we're looking for
I
traps.
can dance on the head of a pin as well.
I had to take out one of my earbuds because there's problems getting them turned down. They don't like to. Of course, we can't leave the game. So, proverbial
Yes.
4 doors here. That the doors are going to lock behind us at some point. We will not be able to get.
What? Yeah. And all that. Huh? Always willing.
So, and by the way, I have a lot of people that I'm connected to who are great gamers. So are not showing their tits for you. There's came to see them game, and that's my assumption as well. I thought it might follow us, but it didn't.
Be quick with it. This is all willing. For this.
My little problem now.
Those two are standing in the way of anyone else being able to help.
No mercy.
Okay, dwarf. Okay, so the sphere here in the slums. I'm sorry to rant, but there really is a lot to rant about our world today. This pool shows a bird's eye. This planar sphere stands out in the heart of the city. So let's again.
You're right behind me, right?
Woke up with a massive headache this morning, by the way. Sorry, that's why I'm getting my stream started. Okay, there's nothing else of interest here. Yep. I thought that was a really cool idea. It would be even better if they were interactive. I think. So. Yeah, I'm gonna go into here and turn this. Oh yeah, why are they at full? Good God. Always have problems with these earbuds. Trying to get them turned down, and this is really loud in my ear. Okay, we're not gonna save up just in case we've got it over our heads. I trust no a confined space like this. By the way, I'm also uploading my own videos to YouTube from my computer, as I found that the quality of the Twitch that they upload for you is absolute crap. Weapons on full. This thing is a very. He really thief, doesn't he? They tend to fixate on one person. Why was he right in his face? Here. I believe her. And this is the problem with the magical weapons, they take weapons. Content, by the way, with settling for people who are a serious gamer. So, we were in that battle, didn't we? And I would be surprised, wouldn't I? I think that's the chick who does Jahira. So let's go. Got coal for the fire? Okay. I feel for my partner some days because some days it's an obscene hour. Been looking for traps to begin with. Almost doused my cappuccino here. I was thinking about this evening's stream. I might, not related to that sad. I might have been one of my kick followers. That's the problem. That's why I'm having to switch over to the Twitch studios. But if I can't make the OBS work, and I had it working, if I can't make it work, then I make it work. What shall I do? Planar key. That sounds promising. Give that to the mage. Inventory's perpetually overfilled. What's that? I have that. I already have that. Okay, let's see if Edwina, as those of us who played this game for a very long time call her. See if Edwina is, I think Jahira might have started that actually. I'm not taking credit for it personally. It's not something I personally. Just to be clear, yeah, the stream is lagging. I apologize. Now the question becomes, why couldn't I identify that? So now I'm going to take this off of her and put this. Okay, she's got a normal work up here. So let us trade her. Go ahead and put her +2 bullets on. It's very nice that he has 1 arrows. Wish I had more +2 arrows.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
There was another key in there, wasn't there? That I no. 2 keys. Fascinating. Must be. Okay. I really thought keys, but obviously I didn't. I'm not sure what I mistook for. Thought I saw a brown thing, you know, in case y'all are wondering what in the devil I thought. Well, that's what I thought I saw. Good. Sharp stick in the eye. Deeper. So let's see if we got that. Okay. So the main thing for me, obviously, is that you can see the game. I know me. So, okay. You can see that I still got some headache here, but mostly it's down to look. So we are now approaching the point of no return. You insert the lever. Oh, it was the lever, and just a second. They didn't let me read it. Insert the lever and proceed to pull it. The lights went out for a moment. The ship rumbled. I don't like they put that in past tense. Let's go out for a moment and then the ship rumbles. Initiated planar travel. The inner door, you may not leave the sphere until the master allows it. It means there's a lich here that we need to fight. Why can't I? There we go. Minimize by itself.
You require my counsel, yes? Whatever you need, I do it well.
Just give him a second to check. I don't know how it is in these old games. Stranger, identify yourself before you come any closer. Wolfgang, and it appears I'm trapped as our companions. Trapped indeed. I am Lena, fellow knights of Solamnia, von Anka, imprisoned in this strange dungeon for a long. Yeah, I care a little about your problems. So long. Seriously, you are not my problem. Okay, this is something that's very hard for people to. It's part of playing an evil character. A whip. When this spell is cast on the target, create all one spell. Protection up to 8th level every round thereafter till the duration of the spell expires. All protection will be removed from the target. Wow. That's probably a level that I don't. That would be wicked against this. Fuck me. Goodness. You know what? Before we, I'm going to reload that and give that to Edwin. That was bad choice. She's more, so she doesn't have the same levels that he has as a single class mage. Okay. Just clicking it once. See if we can get Edwin to learn the spell. Next problem. Fucker me. Oh, this calls for more cappuccino. Do remember it is brutally early here in Germany. And it is really. Some days also brutally early, but this morning it does. My own videos, it takes, I have to do it in the mornings from now on. Otherwise I have to leave my system on, yes, baby. Otherwise I have to leave my system on all night. Not thrilled with that solution.
If you wish.
This is all. Could we get back to fixing my little problem now?
Definitely the I'll let her start looking for trap. See if my partner left me some water. He tends to get up and make himself like. I sympathize with you, babe. I do. I said when I look at my YouTube and I see that like people have looked at my video, I think that's great. But this is a 2.5 hour gaming video and they've only the average duration is 15 seconds. You're just like, why did you people even click on this? Just I have to live with it. That's the society we live in. And superficial fun do you want to do? That is like people who follow me have good taste. So tea. And either people want it or they don't. That's about all I can say. Tea. So now the surly woman has another cup of cappuccino. It's really bizarre. The singer that I follow said he has to take off for a while to get off of caffeine and stuff, I mean, I get it. We all have our caffeine addiction. I was the hugest mountain that ever existed. Oh yeah, then we got these guys in here. Let's let the good guys fight.
And here, even hand to hand, I'm in danger.
Trying to judge where to put that fireball spell, You come here, you come here. I don't want my people. Oh, you're casting the spell, yes. You especially. As if manual labor is going to improve her mood, right? Yeah, I've told y'all before I'm easily entertained. I think there are a lot worse things in this world. It's a Ooh. Fuck, I was sporting a paralytic bolt. Belt. Maybe that too, who knows? Okay, the mage. Give that to the mage and put these in our bag to be sold. Momula. Isa momula. OT. That's one of those problem solves it again, right? Let's see what lies beyond this. The smell of salt water is everywhere. You step, your feet sink slightly, and murky water pools around them. I see, said the blind man. Huh, there are more. Come, let us away. Come, let us away. Let them come to us. I seriously question my phone sometimes. Usually one of these are horrifying nightmare fights. I guess we've waited just long. Ooh, what have we here? Just long enough. Oh, another one of spools of biting. Oh, bugger me. There we go. Problem solved. Cloak of protection. I think Edwin can't work because he's already got a ring. Those are the rules. So who's you? You suck. You can't wear that either. So you. Cloak of the sewers. We haven't been using that. That's a fun one, isn't it? Let's get that.
This is all well and good, but could we get back to
My problem is that I read when I really do. Yes, I have my favorite characters. When we're playing a good part, I've said I'm just Keldorn, and everyone loves Minsk. You know, seriously. And Minsk always seemed to me like he should have a Russian accent, but that's just me, my own strangeness. Not that many of them anymore. That is a strong argument against them being evil creatures. They weren't protecting themselves, they were protecting each other, not evil creatures. Oh, we happen to get the there. So this seems to be a well. It is hurting us in a particular direction, if you notice. No, I didn't remember. I've played through this part 3 times because usually I land in here, my character and they get their asses wiped. I'm like, no! And I'm already trapped. Kind of weirdo that typically does not have an extra save. Oh. Hut dwellers from under the ground. Oh yeah, usually this is way hard. I just want to see something real quick. I know we set this down at one point, but yeah, we did. Huh. I mean, it's not like really majorly. That's because we don't want to keep dying while I'm streaming. It just is to keep reloading the games while I'm streaming. That might be worth something. The helms are utterly worth her. For sure. We did live 2 years, by the way, when I was a teenager. And I'm sure that part of what is that it's not the people in here and going, oh my God, a Southerner, backward, inbred, ignorant, racist, xenophobic, homophobic, and all this sort of shit. We get judged. Prejudice against us is unbelievable. And it's just because of a few idiots. If you ever actually went to Kentucky and spent time there, you'd understand what I'm the case, that even the bulk of us are some lovely people. Really lovely people. I can't speak for Georgia or Alabama or Mississippi or anything like that, but I can tell you Kentucky, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina, there's a lot of really lovely people.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
And to tell you a little bit in the South, my great-grandmother did not have to black people. She lived out at the Falls of, she grew up in Yeoman, Kentucky, and she, we're missing somebody. And she married my Leslie Aiden Fentress, who was from out to the Falls. Now, Leslie Aiden owned a farm and owned a small general store. So my great-grandmother got everything before instead. She loved that. She really did. She was actually a little crippled thing. She had the same thing, the same illness that Joseph called him. It was called the white swelling back then. Were herded into a certain part of Pittsburgh at one point. From Breckinridge County. Well, she's from Grayson County. I was from Grayson County. My grandparents, Breckinridge County. I don't want to use up all my two arrows either. My grandparents moved to Breckinridge County, and that's what I'm talking about. Is Hardinsburg is the county. Now, all the black people moved into a part of town. Okay? Grandmother told me about this when I was a young person. Had drug us all over the United States, you see. And then Kentucky and leave me with his mama and daddy and leave his with my mama, but both of them's mama, but with our great-grandma. And that's when she told me this, I was like, because of course, Montana, and I'd been in Missouri, and I'd been in Arizona, New Mexico, Washington, down in Tennessee. We lived in Nashville for a while. Even Daddy was in the Marine Corps for a while. And when she told me this, that sounded like the most racist thing I'd ever heard. I couldn't understand how come that was racist, because apparently it wasn't that they were forced into this part of town. It was that they migrated to this part of town, to like a small black neighborhood. So, interesting, the generational differences, that he couldn't see that for me this was a racist concept, that black people were all living in the same part of town. Because whether it's true or not, she thought they had chosen to do that. And for her, that was like, what's the problem? But it was not the case. She didn't see black people as something less than her. People that were all like that because of a handful of extremists. And that's what they said. Oh, that's going to be dangerous. To do something here. That looks good. We have our high-level spells. So she got hers now. Spellslinger. So let's go see if we can't get the spell.
Aye, that be sounding right.
Okay, we have no control over him. sharp, pointy teeth. I know. Shit, he's caged them. I didn't get to him quickly enough.
Stop looking at me.
I really screwed up that fight. So, mazed. Come on, quaff your fucking... See, this is what I don't understand. You're going... So, okay. It was my fault. I should have taken them more seriously. I didn't take it seriously enough. That's my fault. Getting spoiled by the easy fights. No, but I would encourage people to against people from the South and start getting to know everybody, no matter in the world. Get to know everybody as an individual, okay? That's what I have to say about that. Okay, so this is our fight.
Dance on the head of a pin as well. Be quick with it. Best be paid well for this.
Not to it. If I must.
Let's see what you got.
Okay, Shimo on us, which is fine. Okay, and we lost her, and shit. Let's cast some magic. She's gonna call a spider for. The fuck? Guess someone decided. So that creep has made himself, let's put it that way, die as far as I'm concerned. Oh, fuck. Okay, I just lost control over both of my magic. They just mazed my main man. We lost control of Edwin, so that's screwed there. Control of him. She's all we have left, and she's not. He was supposed to be casting a spell. Oh, screw this. What the fuck is wrong now? I get tired of that. You know, you try to quaff a potion, and your person just stands there, presumably masturbating. Stop. Drink the potion. Please. So, yeah, good stream this morning. Now, yeah. Like I said, at the end of this week, I'm going to go ahead and assess these two, which one to keep based on how many people I have in them. At the moment, it looks like I'm not keeping either one. This is kind of for me. So we'll see.
If I must.
I would like to finish these up for people. You know, would be nice.
I can dance on the head of a pin. Best be paid well for this.
I haven't even gotten up here. Okay, now you. He cares.
What is it now?
As long as he injures them, give a shit. That guy's protected in his little bowl. We lost control of her. Supposed to be killing that one. You at least summon your spider and let's get some poison bolts here. You're just gonna have to live with the fact that our mage is gonna die. And is he casting his spell someday? like his spells absolutely nothing. Seems to have pissed her off. Don't be fucking stupid. That's the question I want him. We can't even kill one, seriously. Finally got Edwin. Oh, potion. For fuck's. Seriously? Crazy winch. And Edwin's back there. He doesn't. Let's be honest about it. They took control of my earth elemental. Wow, that was pretty quick, wasn't it? With big sharp point. No, that's not it.
Right behind me, right? Very well.
Talents are wasted on physical blows. I will tolerate only so much.
Hit. I hit. To no effect. Yokata.
Yes,
Spew your vow. And one day, someday, when the fuck are you casting your spell? See, every one of you saw that. What have they done to screw this up this badly? Seriously, how do you fuck up a game this badly? Bloody hell, go away. No, leave me alone. To fuck me. Okay, so I can't get my spells cast. How am I supposed to, how if I can't cast my spells?
It is done.
Defense, pure and simple. We're gonna have to kill Edwin's earth elemental here. I wrote a very nasty note, by the way, to GOG asking them how they managed to fuck this game up like this. And I think their excuse is I used the offline downloader. GOG used to be a really good gaming back when they knew who they were. When they decided to become Steam, they became shit. You just saw, y'all sat there and watched that yourself, okay? Edwin started to cast. He just stopped. Nobody knows why. Just, you know. You can't get your fucking spellcasters. And I don't mind if I have one person left standing in my party and it's my main character. I don't give a shit. I really don't. But I have the spells. Otherwise, how am I supposed to win?
If you wish.
So what I'm going to do for the moment is, I see that Edwin cannot that spell. That spell is completely useless to me. So I'm going to have to.
To let out the seams on your robe? I'm quite handy with a needle. You do, after all, have more bulk in the upper chest area.
Silent, chauvinist pig! I mean to say idiot!
Offering, milady, there's no cause for anger. So let's reassess our spells, since their spell especially we could not cast. We seem to have problems with her Bolt of Glory. Not sure that's going to be particularly useful. Let's go up to his highest level spells. Okay, this sadly did nothing. Be a waste of time. We couldn't even cast. That was a waste of time. I'm going to take it anyhow. That way, to be careful, because that can back. This did nothing either. They might be too. Snuffs out the life forces of creatures in the area of effect instantly. Such creatures cannot be raised or resurrected, but animals slain in this manner might be brought back via wish. Creature 8 hit die are immune. That's what I think happened. I think that they're too high of a level for that one to make any sense. Wiring. Okay, so let's take the wiring call. And what do we have here? When this spell is cast, the wizard with an improved invisibility spell and is teleported a few feet away from his original position. That sounds useful. Also did not cast. Cloud one can be, or as death cloud, but still cloud kill. It can be quite bad. It affects all creatures in the area, not just your. So you have to be careful of that. We have way too many of the air, fire, earth. I really thought the earth one would be a good one. Let's take the spell. That works. Protection from normal weapons. We could try this one. He wouldn't even cast what our problem was. If we can't get him to cast this spell, then we can't get anything done. We might consider. Oh, that's polymorph self. I thought that was greater invisible. What's this one? Remove magic. So we might consider doing those sorts of things in the beginning. That is a very powerful mage. Our stuff may not work. By and large, I'm fairly happy with the spells that we have. For what that is or is not. Cool. So we're not going to need the wizards out here. Let's do spiders. That might at least annoy them. She has breach. Okay. Like I said, it's incredibly annoying when you can't get your people spell that you've told them to cast. You're sitting there watching them and they start and then they just stop. And it didn't used to be that way. Something has been hugely. We had problems with the Bolt of Glory for some reason. We'll try it again. We'll try it on. Really didn't do. This wasn't that impressive, was it? This is Blade Barrier. False Dawn. That's good. You can only have so many things summoned at once, which is the issue that I'm thinking about. He has the Bolt of Glory as well. We can afford to sleep. We have to raise someone. These guys are not draining us, so let's... He makes a good fighter, and so, you know, I'm a spellcaster. Okay, so, welcome to my... We're engaged in a rather difficult fight here. And, we're adjusting our spells. What happened was one of our mages tried to cast a spell, and it went to cast, and it just... which makes it impossible, so I got rid of that spell. Having that problem with a couple different spells. I'm just really up in the game. I'm not sure how you can screw a game up like that, to be honest with you. It's like, whoa. I don't have my reader on today. I forgot it, and I can't go out to do it because the Twitch Studios will completely ruin the game. It starts glitching graphically. So, in the chat, I would just encourage you to not do that during the stream, but rather the evening stream will be better. And your marker back on. So, here is the fight that we're dealing with.
I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
Dead. Leave me be.
Kill the draw once. Okay.
I shall follow. A waste of my talents.
Fucking...
I will so much.
Okay, so... Screwed blue and started. I want the other guy with that. See if that one casts. We lost control.
What is it now?
Probably this battle's not going to last very long because of our main guy, and we're just, looks like we're, as I've said, so, with him. We don't really thief. That is the least of our problems. Would be nice. Not standing right there. See? If they get our main guy, we're just screwed. Head. Okay, let's try something different. This is why I don't set the to ultra hard when I'm streaming, because I don't like doing exactly this, so. But I don't want to set the difficulty down because one person standing and it's our main character, our Priest of Talos. I'm fine with that. You know? I'm fine with that. Head. He's evil, so he'll cast it on himself. I can see how they can make their way in this world. You at least cast a mirror image. Do you have something like that, darling? Isn't it weird, the difference of how I take the spells for the different character vocalize? Yeah. You know what? I think instead of doing that, we'll go down here again. We might try something completely different. Play smart this time, eh? God forbid someone would accuse us of being intelligent. Ooh. I don't think he can use a longbow. Let's change his stuff out again. She's got her +2. Are we in combat? So stick your tongue out. Idiot bites. nothing else, we might make hand spells. That would be nice.
I'm ready. I can dance on the head of a pin as well.
There were a lot more fighters than.
As I thought.
So it doesn't look like they're gonna bite, which kind of sucks. I was hoping somebody would bite, like those two right there. Wow. Sounded way wicked, didn't it? So, that guy has to die. That guy right die. Okay? Graphical glitch at the bottom, and I woke up with a headache this morning. This is just not a pretty thing. We're going to go ahead and cast that, although it's an extremely dangerous spell. Head to head to head.
Let's see what you're good
That one guy. Oh, good. We have him. Just a strong argument for grabbing them all like Shimo. Oh, I don't have control over you. Well, screw you then. Peshka hopped. Have to wait till that guy comes. And we only have control of him for a short time, by the way. I don't have time to waste on you, thief. That's what I'm talking about. And he's gonna cage somebody. Nah, for it. No. You to do then is you've got that breach spell. Let's see if she even casts the fucking. My simple. I just spells. I don't think she even cast it, did she? Once again, I don't think she even cast the spell. For some reason, it's not letting me cast those sorts of spells. Okay, well, rather than masturbating trying to cast that spell. Nice. Let us tear down his defenses then. Did he just turn my fucking volume? He did not? Okay. This guy. He did. My wyvern is confused at the very least. Spew yours, you fucking mage. So you heal yourself. Wow. You've come back to us. That's a nice. Yeah, baby. Nice decision. Okay. Again, it doesn't look like he's going to cast that spell. So we're not going to keep trying. I don't even know what's wrong with the game that it's doing. She lost her spell. Did we just win? Did we just win? Nope. He just moved to win. No, cool. That was rather anticlimactic, or is it just, does everyone feel that way? That was really bogus. Okay, well, and what's even weirder is no one died. So let's heal. Okay. The nice thing about the heal spell is it does not once you have down, it's going to heal you. wait till the thief comes back to himself and loot the bodies. Okay. After all, that was a hard battle. That was just one of those you try and just dumb luck. I don't know. I would be more thrilled, but I'm of the concept of dumb luck. Oh, some nice gloves, babe. You got there. Oh yeah. So with fire, we will be able to fire the up when it's time. Oh, power. Oh yeah. That's gonna make our cleric wicked. And he can use them. What's he got on right now? Weapon specialty? Dexterity set to 18. Oh, what a choice. Let's see what those raw scores are. His dexterity is 50. Let's take the gauntlets for him. And of course, he's already got a great strength, so the gauntlets of dexterity. Baby. Tanked his arm. Life is full of hard choices, isn't it? If that's his choice today, then I'm going to have a really good day. Okay. That appears to be the no. By the way, for those of you who don't know, that means the elven in the end, in case you don't know what that means in English either. Okay. That felt really very anticlimactic. And I know that last fight's going to be a real bitch. See if we're surrounded by dwarves. The answer is no. Because we're going to be fighting a lich in this. This place seems so much bigger the first time I did this. Or this for that matter. Just feels that way because the fights are... I fight all those knights at one point. I just but I am usually level, you know, when I make up in here. But I was inevitably scared, so we waited. And she still has the heal spell. Not heal, sorry. Cure major, cure critical wounds or something. Still very early in German. I have the feeling this to be, which is probably not a good thing. Okay, the building book. Finally, I've created a golem that is specially suited for the challenging task here of planar creatures. Holy shit. Exceedingly efficient in combat, having just recently destroyed the score of Drench and Chasm Demas, though it was damaged in the encounter. These notes will serve as a reminder to me on the proper golem should it be destroyed. Note to self of other planar creatures. The exercise is quite difficult and better left to the golem. A standard golem has 2 legs, 2 on a head. Well, it doesn't have to get otherwise, you know. Be wary that some didn't steal any of my spare golem pieces. It would be actually track down the pieces myself. The most difficult after the pieces are assembled in the workroom to activate the golem. Unfortunately, the pages past this point are burnt, no longer be deciphered. To the younger people, that is the past tense form of the verb is burnt, not burned. Leapt, burnt, learnt. You know, people don't know anymore. They've dummied down the English or something fierce. So, um, this appears to be a control penetration of the iron golem. A partially lifeless in the tube above the panel. The golem is missing an arm and a head. Oh, that's just bigger. Just isn't bigger in the dimensions that I hätten wir denken. Hätten wir uns denken können, dass das. Oh, it worked. I'm not sure if I should be happy or not. Sometimes the traps are found immediately, as you see, and sometimes we stand there staring. It was especially extreme the other day where we were staring at the freaking box. How long? A good 30 seconds at least. And we went to open it and feels like the last room to me. The mechanism that operates this does not have a conventional lock and may be warded against simple spells. That means that it is probably the last. Wait till they put that bridge back in my mouth after an entire year of having that stupid blank spot. I'm gonna really have fun speaking. Learn to speak again, I always have, but it might be a challenge. Oh, hell no. Come out and fight like a man. The thief is the most expendable character I have, actually. The thing. Who's slinging spells in there? That feller. That's their spell slinger. Let's see if I can piss. Perfect. Come on, short shit. I shouldn't be insulting the altitudinally challenged. Oop. He's gone. I have a spell against that. Spew your vile tongue. POS. Ah! I've lost control of them as well. It's tempting to cast a fire. But that would kill my people too. I must resist. Oh, there's that. POS. Okay. Just frickin' do what I tell you to. This is not rocket science. Okay. Oh, uninjured. Bugger me. Now she's gonna stand there and play with herself as well. We can't get fucking spells. That is a huge. I've just lost control. Wake some of these fuckers up, or not. There's one down. Don't know what's going to happen with our feet. So I'm not sure what. Yeah. I think you're pretty much screwed, dude. Which means we're all screwed. Keep doing what you're doing.
My talents are wasted on physical blows.
So sure, as I've said, what's going to happen with our thief? He's petrified. And now he's turned against us. And he's not even in our party. I'm seeing no hope for this situation. You know? I don't think I have anything that can bring them back from being petrified. Paralyzed. Yeah, see, that doesn't help.
As I thought.
We did prepare for the eventuality that we would not have the thief. Yeah.
Now you die!
No, yeah. So, like I said, we were eventuality that we wouldn't have them because we knew we were going to have them at one point. We just, what's weird is we have nothing from his inventory. He was carrying all my. Oh, we have his stuff. Okay. Oh, good gad. Not gym bags, but gem bags. Every time I say that, it really sounds like I'm saying. Oh well, thief. Fairly well, fairly well. That's the way life goes. So sad. Too bad, so sad. Okay, let's move on. It is an evil party after all. So the only thing I care about as a player is everyone but the thief. Oh, I'm so rude. The furnace requires coal for it to work, and once we get this going, by the way, damn, we have. It's just that he was nicely expendable, you know. Quatsch, Sagamol.
Another dank hole with which to improve my mood. Sure.
I woke up this morning, so I sympathize with her. Seriously. Yeah. Oh, that's not good. Columns. Oh, I thought maybe they would come to us. It looks like we're gonna have to go to them. Could be much worse. This is the weirdest encounter I've ever.
Could we get back to fixing my little problem now?
Is this like out of sight, out of mind? That's what I want. So. Oh, she has other weapons. Next. Someone just went up. The dwarf did. As I said, I have a rosary on my. I'm not Catholic myself. I'm Protestant, Southern Baptist, but I have a rosary on my thing, and the very edge of the screen. Level up the dwarf. We just gave him the warhammer. He's just disgustingly well versed. Give him the. Yeah, life is full of hard choices, isn't it? The devil is this. So the device appears to be the inside of a clock. Trust no one. That's telling us, and she's correct. bugger me. Her inventory is always brutally full. So, by the way, as I said, if you're writing in the chat, please my text to speech on this morning, which some of you will be glad of because it announces when you come into the channel. Some people don't like that. Game on one screen because it's an old game. The mouse doesn't have. Hold person. Dagger. I'm not sure that people are proficient with that. So the golem said, that is a damn nice weapon though, isn't it? What is proficiency? Darling. See, their reputation is 4. I had to set it up to 4 to keep them from being attacked by the guards constantly. At one point we calculated their reputation should have been a -4, but it only goes down. No dagger for her. Dagger either. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have this. Give me the... That's nicer even than the staff that in. That's a nice staff. Choice. Okay, we'll leave that there for the... Oh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Well, it's no wonder he's always complaining about anything. And more coal. Coal, and more... Which reminds me... Did we get the arrows from Yoshimo when he left? We apparently did not get the arrows. Just got the essentials. Now you. We need to do something about this inventory of hers. This brutal. Especially since she is now the main function. We didn't honestly expect to get out of here without any losses. That would be unrealistic. Why do I feel like we missed something? We probably have. Because head, an arm and a head, I think it was. Let's get this thing going. True enough. The furnace has now from the flames of a fire and from the flames forms and attacks. Really? That is definitely Jaheira's voice. But then again, I started a game called Monster Hunter yesterday, and I would have sworn to you that one of the fellers had Adair's voice from our Pillars of Eternity. It wasn't the same guy, but it sounded so similar. It was so pleasant. Yeah, come on. This is not exactly a difficult battle, folks. That's why I'm no-braining this. Guys, as soon as we get this thing up and flying, I think that is exact other door that we couldn't open. Let's look at the map. So, here's the place we can. What does it say? Panel to open our door. The exit. Das ist uns auch klar. We're here, but there's this room that we can't get into yet, and I think that when we get this thing up and flying, that is what's going to happen. It will unlock that door for us. Yeah. Missed. It's speaking German, doesn't it? Yes, Edwina. So, I thought it here when you looked at it, I thought it used to say Edwina while he's in his feminine form. This is not the right portrait, I think. I guess I managed to screw this game up this badly. But there's a lot of oddities here. So, let's take a better... The head that you have is connected to the golem by the machine. It still requires an arm. That's what I thought. Somebody ripped his arm off and beat him to death with it. That looks like it ought to be. So at least we're not carrying the head around. Let's go see if this door opens now. Okay, let's go back to that one chamber. There was that thing that said it opens the inner door. Let's go to the map too. We should have left the city. I guess I have done this before, just many moons ago. As my mother used to say. Okay, that thingamahoo's it is down here. Did we check that table already? We did. Okay. Just seriously, I don't give a shit about that. It's not the character concept here. Character concept party. We got ourselves trapped in this. Within the ripples of the magic, you see a distorted demonic valley, a place such as this home to the most foul of beasts. Oh, I fucking forgot about this part. Y'all forgive me. Oh, I forgot about this part. Hopefully we're not getting too much more coal. Me. So we did not, in point of fact, we're not able to open that door. Not able to go out here. It's kind of bizarre. Hey, bizarre. We fed all the furnaces, didn't we? We did feed all the furnaces. So, what am I missing? Can't find the golem part. Oh, hold it.
I'd find this a most satisfactory arrangement.
Edwina, what is taking you so long? Let's go talk to the knights. Maybe they have some... The golem's example? Do we really need the golem? I have a feeling we will. If our main character were a mage, we would be able to take. Greetings that the cannibalistic children have yet to make a meal of you. That is good. Cannibalistic children. To the west we were ambushed by small creatures, children in size, but not in appetite. We were hard-pressed to battle our way out of the trap. Halflings. Halflings seek to rip and rend from your body, to swallow your flesh, and suck the marrow from your bones, they may be. You must be careful if you encounter them, and worthy foe of the night. Fairly. Yeah, we did encounter them. They were quite naughty. Is this place not frightening, but wondering? By my oath, I have never been to such an interesting domain. Excuse my rudeness, I am Odvo, Knight of the Sword, from my homeland, trapped here as much as you, I suspect. Where might your homeland be? I hail from Anzal. I fear I will never see my beloved land again. I am in a place neither here nor there. At least there is much to see. Long for home. Did you discover anything interesting? Past you will find a chamber full of magical equipment. There is one a damaged golem that is missing a head and arm. Whoever sought to was interrupted in his work. Magician's study reminds me of my brother back when he studied to become a wizard. That room is so alien yet so familiar, stirs host. That said, there was a presence that worried me. I did not scout further than that room. Perhaps I may explore that way myself. That we are missing. Strangers, be wary, the twist no mercy. To the weak of spirit, I am of the rose. Okay, do not worry about my spirit. I'm more than whatever dangers may be held within these walls. Your bravery, man, often lives long past his more foolhardy. May I offer you a little advice? Okay, let's just do what he has to say. Directly north, you will find a room. You don't say. Within its walls is an oceanic nightmare. Walk as men there, live there. Be that way. Well, now then, we've done already been there. There's only one room. Anything else? Wisdom I hold, but I suspect you would rather not sit here for hours listening to us. You are young and have adventurous fire in your veins. True wisdom. Well, fuck you too, bud. So, let's go back up here. I don't think we can go any. I don't see that we can go any further here. We already killed all the fish fellers. Nights my ass. Just head to Zeinkernte. So now I'm. What in the devil? Where's the arm? That was the brown thing I saw. Missing when we looked again. Remember I said I thought there were two keys? And I saw was brown? That was the... I am such an idiot. I was looking in the wrong thing. Let's go finish putting the golem. Better to realize your mistake, realize it at all. So, oh, I need to make a call. Just a second. My partner had a mini stroke last week, and I called his neurologist real quick. What to do? An appointment, something. Nine, danke. Heutzutage. Echt, ey. So give me just a... It says they're open starting at 7 o'clock in the morning. So yet, let me tell him real quick. Darcy, ich habe versucht anzurufen, aber keine. Obwohl es durchsteht, dass sie 7 11 haben. Willst du das haben, dass du anschließt? Du kümmerst dich doch. Okay, alles klar. Okay, I'm going to open the curtains then. We'll have a little sun has come up. This off. And let's go. How to get out of this bloody thing. Let's go put the arm on the golem. Like I said, it's been a long time since I've done this. Did it many years ago. And for some reason, it always seemed bigger to me back then. That's why life is, isn't it? Life is really weird. So let's see about the golem. The golem arm that you have to the monster. The golem is transported out of the machine. The servant detects an intruder. It must be this servant detects an intruder. It must be destroyed. Cool. That's the room we couldn't get into. Ancient writing encircles the floating obsidian sphere. These 4 ruins are the key to opening the door to the lower levels. Each ruin in the correct order fail and by the guardian. Oh, bloody hell. And how do I know what the correct order is? Oh yeah, I don't. Must be a clue somewhere. Shall we follow the golem first? Seems like as good a plan as any other, right? Holy shit, an elder orb holder. A voice sounds within your head, wizard, your sphere is not your golem, be damned, I shall escape.
Mine is the fist of...
Chicken shits. Get...
Feel your stare. Die! Die!
The dwarf got that one, didn't he? Nice. Okay, so the dwarf's carrying the bags now. And these go to the spell slingers. Pretty sure they have them, but just in case. I was surprised the dwarf level. That's cool. Okay, so the kind of spells that we can't cast for whatever reason. Okay, we already have them. Let's put them in our little spell scroll case here.
Another dank hole with which to improve my mucho.
As I said, we don't have any clue what the proper sequence is. Oh, this looks like the final room, doesn't it?
You are the ones who caused the sphere to travel once again. I was close to escaping.
Maybe if you'd told us your plans, we could have helped.
I have been denied the... I will have my revenge.
Well, fuck me.
Could we get back to the problem now?
This is your problem, darling. This is everybody's problem. Look and see what the spells do again when you're here. Probably not going to work on this guy.
Busted Fingers immune. Busted Fingers, if you will.
I would have expected him to have a great deal of immunity and not as much physical weapon immunity. My expectations, however, is to no one.
Feel your stare. My spell deserves better than this witty.
He made rather short work of us, didn't he? We happened to say we went into that room. We're having to stop here for today and start up next time. Tomorrow, right here. I keep clicking that. There is no sixth scare. Click, 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 click. You all know how that is. Where the hell does this go? Treants. No.
Even hand to hand, I do.
Oh, he just split into two. For me. are we moving forward? That was a well-placed fireball. Oh, for fuck's sake. Go hit someone else, you prick. By the way, when they get like that, all you can do is try to stay out of. And if they come after you, they're going to cut a damn thing you can do about it. So just keep on the move. Try to keep them from dying. Don't be stupid. Well, part of don't be stupid was unclear. I said, we've got him back. No, we don't. He doesn't have to fight him. Oh, ow. Hey, 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 bitch. Crazy. She. Okay, dwarf, it's alone. She's just an idiot. You play the characters the way they need to be played, or it's just going, fuck it, I'm not fighting these things. Everybody's like, hey! Okay, that's. But then again, I'm a gamer. I'm an actual role player gamer. I am these power gamers, so at least I tried very hardly. We're all tempted. To sling, which I think they both have. I think hers is even more powerful. Dragonbane. Question though. Doesn't say that it's only good. Okay. Just checking. It was actually a good thing to check. Bugger me. I really didn't get rid of much, did I? Okay. Oh, I love it. But then again, I'm just sick. So, anyone who sits in my streams freaks out. I have a very strange and warped sense of humor. Oh, yes. At least we slept.
It is done.
So we can get around now. Is this an improvement? Doesn't feel like it. Don't know if they have any spell slingers. Considering how hard that wizard is, but if you were really wandering around, you wouldn't be able to control what level creatures you encounter either. Which is the thing we need to remember when we complain about game balance, by the way. So did get rid of the Elder Orb for us. Holy shit. Not gonna know what anything is. Protector of the second +2. Oh, studded armor. Okay. Nobody. That is helping nobody, really. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at it, but really. Let's put the golem building book away. That's obviously not going to be of interest to us. He has no idea what. Oh, look, I know what that is. That's a +1 dog. He's not even a fighter, and he's just completely clueless. A ninja +1. That'll be worth. Battle axe +2. What are you sporting over here? Away. +2 hammer. It has +1 electrical damage. +3 to the damage. This sucker standard, but he's better with it. Wow, that sucks. What a choice, right? Hunched up. He didn't know what that was either, but she does. The bolts of lightning. I just have to tell you these things. Okay, so well, there's nothing left except either dance around on the glyphs trying to open the lower levels, or and if we fight the wizard, we're gonna die, to be honest.
If you wish.
Oh, labor? No, not that.
Be paid well for this.
I've already read this. For some reason, I'm having a lot of problems pausing this. You start that one. You get spells to work here. Okay, so we wanted him for sure. That backfire time. We can try it, but I don't see it working. Seriously? Nothing. We are seriously screwed. Tale of Ages. Oh, he stopped time. You do that so you can cast a plethora of spells without anyone else being able to do anything. At least the we can at least poison him. Okay, we've weakened his defenses, so that's at least something. It seems like it's not much, but what happened to all my? I guess that's them right there. Worth a try, right?
If I must.
Plus the baker's immune.
That was like the mirror image, and I just controlled it and told it to go off stage. Since
Aye, that be sounding right. What do you want?
Ustanza Durst.
Out with it. Where am I? Force that possessed me is gone.
what force? I see nothing but an evil bleeding to death before me. This is gone. I thank you. Sorry. I fed my rabbit something on yesterday. For releasing me from the burden of containing. I have been a prisoner in my own mind longer than I can. Containing what force? Why would you do that? I would not allow it to secrets of the sphere from me. If it escaped, it devastated the entire plane eventually. I could not allow that. Then we deserve a reward, right? Because we kept it from invading the prime plane. You're not the evil necromancer Lavok. Has word of my foul existence lived even to this? I know of you through your descendant Valigar. To take over his body to extend your life, and that you had done to others before. Cortala, yes, I do remember now. I am everything he said and more. Oh, take it. We're short a person in our party. This will be great. Before I left this plane, I terrorized my own blood and with the laws of life and death, evil and arrogant indeed. I have had an age to consider my sins. If all back, if I could call back my brother and my son, granddaughter, and grandsons. Oh, I like him. That's brutal. Oh, if I could go back to the man I once was, that the sphere was a mission of pride, failure. Well, that's not going to happen, you know. I can feel my love upon me. Fuck. But I have yet some time for one last bargain. You there, human, bargain with you. Tell me what it is and I'll consider it. I can sense this. It was an automatic defense against him, kept hidden from the presence. He waited for it to enter. I knew that would cause automatically travel the planes as a defense and drain the last power. My only hope. But that the presence is gone. You need to return to my home. I shall tell you how. In return for one small thing. I have been for so long. I wish to see my home one last time. When the prime, take me outside and let me die under the sky. This is all I ask. No tricks, no subterfuge. I beg it of you, stranger. Number 2 seems to me like that's what a good party would say. I don't know what you might attempt to pull. I will find another way. Number 1 seems like something a good party would also pick. As you wish, I'll do as you request. I'm going to pick number 1 anyhow. No emotional investment in it. Very good. The sphere is powered by the heart of a powerful demon, or at least it was. Outside of the sphere and get another heart. Oh, fuck me. I know this will be difficult, but you defeated the president. We'll have enough strength for this last task. Get a heart and do that next stream. Go to the engine in the golem that serves as a power source. I will preset so that we shall return to the prime. Go quickly. I do not know how much longer I can do distance. Okay, so now obviously we need to release the wizard. He gave up his raise spell. If you was having the devil of a time there. Head. So let's get rid of this one. Oops. There it is. Wrong one. We're gonna have to sleep anyhow. See? That was just a spell. It just looked like we had Edwin in our party. We didn't. That was for some reason his misplace or whatever it's called spell. Created a duplicate. Get dressed. Wait. Yeah, there we go. So we did defend. We didn't have the codes to go downstairs. We haven't found it either. We'll see what we do with that next time. I start using my ones as well. So now let's go out of here and this. Guess you're wondering why in the devil I was doing that. Maybe you weren't. Who knows? So you at the very least have, we're down one party member because you're fied. So we just, killed him. Sorry. We didn't have to undo the petrification. That was the bottom line. The controls that surround this station are too complicated to even begin to comprehend. Oh, but we could go and do that, couldn't we? Come to me. 3,000 gold. Did you see that? 3. I don't even know why she's carrying that. I thought that I might want to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I hate that her inventory is so full. Stop. No hot little spells in there. Yeah. For her, and she can come over here because you've got the jewel case anyhow. And I do. I pathetic out of these evil characters. The dog series, when we get pulled down in the hells, will be just really wonderful. Oh. I thought I had that one. So, this is where we're going to leave this for today. That was a bitch of a fight. I can't regret Yoshimo, to be honest with you, because I know I'm going to lose him later anyhow. That's just the way it is. We need to see about filling out our with the 6th member. I need to research that and see who is available to us. Yeah, that's about the know of that. Quit the game. I hope nobody was writing in the chat. I didn't have my to speech turned on today. I'm so sorry. I just forgot it. I thought I was going to be streaming in OBS, which I still would need to have it on. So, oh, chicken noodle soups. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. I didn't, like I said, I couldn't see the text in this sort of stream. So I'm so glad for everyone who joined me. We did some pretty good work this morning. This is a long game. There's a lot of gameplay hours that you get out of this game. I'm an special fan of games that give me just a huge amount of play hours or are something very different. I have some really cool games I'll stream for you when we're done with all these. Or has replayability. So, y'all take care, and I will see you this evening for our Pillars of Eternity stream. Until then.